Hi guys, and welcome to another LEGO Movie 2 set review. Well, when I say review, I mean passionate rant about how awesome something is. Basically, I've already done the Fricycle set, so go and have a look on the YouTube channel and you'll find the video on there. This time, I'm reviewing this set. Now, this is one of the few sets that's got Rex Dangervest in it. Which was the main appeal from my perspective, because, you know, as the trailers kind of went out, it was like, oh my god, there's a new Chris Pratt minifigure, I must have this in my life. And he's been used many times on our Instagram page, so have a look on Instagram /LifeInBrick. There's lots of pictures of him. Anyway, one of the reasons why I want to do this set is because the other set that's actually got the character in is way more expensive, and this one is around the £25 mark. And as you can see, it's a 3-in-1 as well. For this review, I'm only going to be building the main kind of set, but you can see there's some other cool ones on here. You can see it, you can actually turn your dinosaur into a motorcycle, or just you know, ride the dinosaur and get him to carry your luggage. But yeah, I'm going to do a speed build now, so I'll build it and then we'll come back and we'll discuss it. So there you go, there's the build, so let's discuss it. So if we start with the minifigures, we've got Rex and we've got Emmet. Now, if you've seen the movie, you know that Rex plays a massive part in the story. Well, if you've seen the trailer, you know that he plays a big part in the story. Awesome character. Again, he's voiced by Chris Pratt, so you've got a Chris Pratt duo here. So if you're a fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy actor, you're in for a treat. This is his 4th minifigure as well. He's definitely going to go down in history as the actor with the most minifigures. But if we start with Emmet, let's get Emmet out of the way. Now, if you've looked at the Fricycle set review that I did, he's pretty much exactly the same. There's very little in it. He's got slightly different facial expression. If we go to the pictures, you'll see that basically, again, very much like the 2014 one. The only difference is he's got a little bit of damage around the high vis stripes on the vest, and same on the back. There's very little to say about Emmet, but if you missed out on the 2014 sets, then highly recommended, because you get Emmet. Moving on to Rex now. He looks awesome, as you can see, very awesome, back and forth. Let's go to the pictures because it's going to be much easier to see. So, as you can see, first of all, I mean, the big thing that sticks out for me is the hair. It's a very cool hair mold. I don't think I've seen it in any other character. It looks very similar to ones that have shown up on kind of Robin characters, especially the New 52 Robin, but also on Nightwing and stuff like that, kind of like very much DC kind of young characters. But I think this is a completely new mold. Don't quote me on that, but it looks awesome anyway. Similarly, if you look at the face, I mean, he's got some interesting eyebrows there. You could take the hair off and you would know very clearly who this was. It's a very very generic but very specific, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It's definitely a conundrum in itself, but yeah, with the whole stubble thing, it looks a bit like, you know, you get on the Lego City, you get the villains, the robbers and stuff like that for the police sets. That's what his head looks like. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. The best part of the set, though, the best part of the minifigure, though, is, of course, the Dangervest. So obviously the skin colour arms, not a great deal on there. He does appear to be wearing wristbands, probably a watch of some kind, but there's very little detail. It's literally just a strip of blue. In terms of the torso bit, though, it's very similar to Emmet's. I mean, it's blue, it's got the high-vis stripes and a couple of pockets, but it's the little R logo. Very reminiscent of Robin, as we were talking about him before, but yeah, it's just as detailed. There's a lot of similarities between this character and Emmet. And similarly, if you have a look at his legs, he's wearing steel toe cap shoes, which you can just make out the ends of on the feet part of the legs. And of course, weird knee pad bits. On the back, the only thing of real interest here is the fact that it's got the Rex logo on there, which again looks cool. But you put it all together, if you've taken this apart, you know, individual pieces, it's not overly exciting. But when you put it all into one minifigure, it looks really awesome, and he is definitely the best new character in the new movie. Having seen the movie, I have to say, definitely, he's my favourite character out of all the new characters that have been added. Anyway, let's move on away from the minifigures and onto this crazy little guy. One of the most fiddly builds in the history of Lego, as far as I'm concerned. It's from one of the crazy new planets. It looks like a plant with eyes that some crazy person has built. But it's cool. I mean, in terms of building it, it's really, really fiddly. Because if you have a look somewhere in there, there's a little crab. And if you look on the back, you've got the just a pole and that's holding the whole of the front together. It is not very sturdy, I will say that. So not for younger Lego fans. If we go to the picture, give you a bit more detail. It looks really cool. It's very unique. It is supposed to be the kind of thing that a young child would build out of random pieces, and they've definitely pulled that off while making it still look really kind of alien-y. It looks like an alien plant, and I will say this guy does appear in the Lego Movie too. Not giving you any spoilers, but that character is in it. There's not really much to say about that, so let's move on to my absolute favourite thing of all time ever. It's a gun-loaded, ready-to-fight raptor. Yeah, very cool. In terms of the design of the raptor, it's very much like, in terms of the molds, it's very much exactly the same as what we got from Jurassic World sets in the past. Obviously, the fact that he's got raptors is very much a play on the fact that Chris Pratt is in Jurassic World, so it looks like blue, but more blue. Blue as in the raptor, not as in the colour. It's blue. If we go on to the actual pictures, and you can see it in a bit more detail, and the actual design of the dinosaur is nothing that we haven't seen before, except for the colouring. It looks very, very awesome. Just 2 shades of blue. Again, it's Rex's colours, so he's very much colour coordinated to Dangervest, which makes sense. The most intriguing part of this is the whole gun setup. Now, it's fun to build. It's also fun to play with once you're on it. Me and my son very much getting into this. This set just as soon as he saw it, it's like whoa. So yeah, if you've got a dinosaur fan, a Jurassic World fan, and a Lego Movie fan, you put them together. This is the perfect set. As you can see, if we go back to me away from the pictures, as you can see, the guns on the top. that actually arches out. So, I mean, you could put a minifigure on there if you wanted to, but the point of it is so he can essentially shoot up and down. Very, very cool. And it's got the stud shooters on the side as well. I love it. I absolutely love this. This is one of my favourite things about Lego Movie 2 so far. It's very, very cool. I can't remember what the raptor's called in the movie because they do that a bit. You know, like in the first film where the woman with the cat comes out and he's naming them all. They do the same thing with the raptors. I can't remember his name. Anyway, on to the main event. It's an awesome tank-like vehicle, color coordinated to Rex. It's also got a little Rex logo over there, if you can see it. It's got a Rex logo on that side, and it's got some guns on the back, which you can move like this. It's also a 3-seater, which is pretty awesome. So if you have a look on here, you got 1, 2, 3 seats. So I've had a bit of fun with it in terms of for our Instagram page, where I've put the Benny's Space Squadron on it. But you know, 3-seater is actually pretty cool in terms of you know, getting vehicles, especially from Lego, because you're lucky if you can fit in one most of the time. But yeah, very, very cool. Let's move on to the pictures so you can see it in a bit more detail. You'll see that there's some computer screens on. There's quite a few stickers with this one. I've said before in other reviews that I'm not a massive fan of stickers because they do tend to cheapen larger sets. But it works really well on this set because, you know, it's just adding the logo, it's adding some computer screens and stuff like that. It's nothing that's going to take away. If the stickers weren't on it, it would still look as awesome. They just kind of add that little bit of value to it. It's a fiddly build, I'm not going to lie, because if you look at the side, so we come back to me, if you look at the side, you've got these bits, there's loads of little pieces that need to go on here. And it takes quite a while. Considering its size, it is quite a big build. But it's fun. It's genuinely fun. And it's fantastic. It looks great. It's great if you're a collector and you want to display it. It's great if you are looking to play. So if you're playing with your younger Lego fans, then they're going to absolutely adore this. My favorite thing about it is just the fact that the two-tone with the stickers, as you can see, you've got like kind of triangles, so it looks like it's coming in from the side, and it just looks really cool. Or awesome, because everything is awesome in Lego movies. But yeah, there you go. Highly recommend this set. If you, as I said before, looking at the box, there is a 3-in-1, so you can actually build other pieces to it. So if you have a look on the back, you'll see that we've got this. I haven't built them yet, but I'm very interested to, because I can't think of anything better than having a raptor that can carry your luggage. But that's just me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this sort of review, sort of passionate rant about how awesome sets are. It's very much just me sharing what I've learned about these new sets, and maybe give you some tips in terms of looking to buy them, because I very much focus on the lower end of the spec, the cheaper ones, because they're the ones that people are definitely going to be able to afford. You know, I would love to own Apocalypseburg, but yeah, my wife won't let me buy that. But never mind. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please do give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video. Please do subscribe if you haven't already, especially if you're in Lego games, because I'll be doing a lot more Let's Plays on there very soon. And also leave a comment if you've got this set. Let me know about the other two builds. I'll be really interested to know if you've built them, if you prefer them, which ones are the best, and if you've seen the movie. No spoilers in the comments, because I don't want to ruin it for anyone else, but if you've seen the movie, let me know what you think. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.